Hello YouTube makeup lovers, so I am here with my updated drugstore favorites. I have a bunch of products that I absolutely love from the drugstore. I've done a couple other videos dedicated to drugstores, like I did the drugstore tag. I remember I did a video of my, I think it was like my top 10 favorite drugstore products under like $10 or something like that. So I'll make sure to link whatever videos I find where I discuss my drugstore favorites down below in the description box. But today I wanted to do an update of the products that I absolutely cannot live without from the drugstore. I have a bunch of different categories. I have hair products, nail products, body products, and of course I have lots of makeup products and makeup brands that I absolutely love. You'll be surprised how many amazing products you can find at the drugstore. I would say that for the most part, everything here should be under $15. Honestly, the majority of the things will be under $10, but I say 15 because I do have a foundation that I love that I know it's like, I think it's like $12.95. So that's why I'm saying 15, but a bunch of things are definitely under $15, under $10, but definitely have other things that may be just a tad more like a foundation. So we better get started because I have a ton of products to share with you guys. The very first product I want to share with you guys is the Bag Balm, and this is the best product in the whole wide world. This is what it looks like. This is the best lip balm ever. I usually buy these little lip things, these little containers from the Container Store, and I fill it up with this. I pretty much just grab it with a little, you know, those little wooden type spatula thingies that you use for waxing. Well, that's what I use to put it into those little containers. But this is great. You can use this at the bottom of your feet, under your elbows, anything to smooth out your skin, but I mainly love it for lip balm. I have some sunscreens that I love to purchase at the drugstore, and these are the ones that I have been loving the most lately. This is the Hawaiian Tropic Sheer Touch. This is the SPF 15, but I will definitely buy it again with a higher SPF, but this is a really great sunscreen. It leaves your skin feeling very nice and doesn't feel oily. I've also been using this Australian Gold. This is the spray gel sunscreen, and this I have in the SPF 30. The Banana Boat Aloe Aftersun Gel. This is amazing for when you have gotten some sun exposure. It just feels so soothing, so cooling, and it smells really, really good. Nail polish remover, and I use the one from CVS. It's 100% acetone nail polish remover, and this is a professional nail polish remover. You do not have to go out and buy anything fancy because this works amazing. And the other product that you can find at the drugstore is the Out the Door top coat. This is the best top coat out there. It dries so fast, and pretty much I've done this at nighttime right before I go to bed. I do my nails, I try to wait a little bit, but after applying this I fall asleep, and in the morning my nails are intact. They're not squished, they don't have sheet marks on them. It just works really great. It dries so fast, and this is less than $5. You can also find the best brush cleanser and the cheapest brush cleanser at the drugstore, and that is the Johnson's Baby Shampoo. This is what I use to clean my brushes. It is just amazing. I mean, you can buy a huge bottle of this, very inexpensive, does an amazing job cleaning your brushes. So if you do not want to spend money on a professional brush cleaner, this works wonders. So I definitely recommend Johnson's Baby Shampoo. I like to use this the most for my brushes that I use with my liquid products like foundation or my cream products like concealer. This just gets the job done. I have two dry shampoos that I love from the drugstore. The very first one is the Suave Dry Shampoo, and the other one is the Dove Hair Therapy Dry Shampoo. These I absolutely love. They're amazing. I don't think I would ever spend much more money on dry shampoo because the ones that you can get at the drugstore, they just work wonders. So I definitely recommend these two dry shampoos. They're the ones that I love the most. If you have any other dry shampoos that you love from the drugstore, please let me know so I can try them out. But so far, these two are definitely, I would say, some holy grail products. I have been using the Semme Heat Tamer leave-in spray for many, many years already. This is probably like my 6th or 7th one that I have ever owned. This is just a really great spray to protect yourself right before I blow dry my hair. I like to use it. Also great to apply before you use any other heat products like curling irons or flat irons. but it's a really great product. And of course, the best part about it is that it's inexpensive and it's from the drugstore. Another amazing hair product from the drugstore is the Frieda. This is the Sheer Blonde Go Blonder Controlled Lightening Spray. I started using this year and I really love it because I love to use it in between my highlights. Like, I try to wait as long as I can in between my highlight retouch or touch-ups, I don't know how I should say it. But this just works wonders. It helps me elongate my time so that I can wait just a little bit longer. If I can make it to 3 months without retouching my highlights, then I'm a happy camper. And this definitely helps that process, because if I didn't use this, I feel like I would really want to go back to redo my highlights in 2 months or even in a month and a half. But this helps me just kind of like maintain it a little bit longer so that I don't do it as often, because I try to avoid doing it very often just because any type of chemical that you apply to your hair is just not great for the hair. So the less you do it, the better. And this just helps me buy some time in between my highlights. I'll probably use it like once or twice in the time span of my highlights. So I really don't use it all that much, but those 2 times that I use it in the 3-month span is really, really helpful. A new product that I have been loving from the drugstore is the Simple Cleansing Micellar Water. This is one that I bought. This is a brand new one that I just got because I used up my last one. This is really great for removing your makeup and for cleansing your face. It is a rinse-free kind of like face cleanser in a way. It just removes your makeup, it hydrates your skin. I just really love the way it feels. Very similar to the Bioderma. I still like the Bioderma more, but I like that this is easily accessible at CVS and that it's a very good price. Another product from the drugstore that I cannot live without is the Johnson baby powder with calming lavender and chamomile. I've always been a girl who loves to apply some powder when I get out of the shower, and this I just absolutely love. Funny though, I don't like the regular one. I just feel it's too starchy, whereas this one seems a little bit more, I don't know, it's just a little bit less thick, it's more thin, it's softer. For some reason, the ones that have the special scents I like better than just the plain Johnson's baby powder, but that I can't live without. Another product that I love to use when my hair is wet is the Coconut Milk Nourishing Anti-Breakage Serum by the brand Organix. This I've been using for a really, really long time and I really love it. Now for the makeup. The very first thing I'm going to share with you guys are my favorite foundations from the drugstore. I really only have 2 right now. The first one, all-time favorite, and this is an oldie but a goodie because I've loved this foundation for a long time, and that is the L'Oreal True Match Lumi Healthy Luminous Makeup. It has SPF 20 and I have 2 shades. This is the N12 and this is the N3, just because I wanted to get something a little bit darker. I could probably even use the ones that are more warm toned. So I was thinking of maybe next time that I run out of these to try the warm tone ones. But these shades work really well with my skin tone. So that is my #1 favorite foundation from the drugstore. And my #2, I would say right now, is the CoverGirl Ready Set Gorgeous Foundation. I have the shade 115. I'm a little bit more tan right now and I haven't been able to use it because it's a little bit light. So it might be a good idea for me to get an additional color. This is great. This is the shade Buff Beige. And first of all, the packaging is amazing for travel, but it's a really great foundation and it's a very, I just dropped it. It's a very great price. This one, like I said, is like about $13, but I think this one is under $10. It might have been like $6 or $7 when I got it. I can't remember right now the price, but I know it's definitely cheaper than the L'Oreal one. I have 3 concealers that I absolutely love from the drugstore. The first one, which I would say is my favorite concealer from the drugstore, is this NYX. This is the Dark Circle Concealer Corrector, and I use the shade Medium. This is the one that I like to use instead of my Eve Pearl Salmon Concealer. I think this is a really great drugstore alternative for the Eve Pearl. The Eve Pearl is one of my favorite concealers in the whole wide world, but I recently found this drugstore alternative and I absolutely love it. This is great for covering up those blue under eye circles. And the other 2 concealers that I love from the drugstore are the Flesh Toned Concealers, and they are the Fit Me Concealer by Maybelline. In this one, I use shade 10. This one comes like in the typical type of wand. And then I also love the Revlon Photo Ready Concealer. and this one comes in an applicator like this. And for this one, I use the shade 003. What it says, it has a name, let me see. It says light medium. Another drugstore favorite for blush are the Maybelline Dream Bouncy blushes. I have a few of these. The one that I like the most is the Fresh Pink, and this is what it looks like. It feels kind of funky. It's kind of like silly putty in a way. It looks like Play-Doh too. I mean, I can't explain it, but it feels really good. It's a tricky blush. I think you either love it or you hate it. I ended up loving it. At first, I hated it, but then I learned to love it. I like to just pat it on there with my blush brush, and I'll just use like a regular blush brush like this from MAC or something, and then I pretty much just dab it in there and then I pat it on. You do have to kind of build it to get a good color payoff, but it looks very luminous, very natural, and it does last a really long time once you pack it on there. So I really love it. I have a few colors. Another one that I love is Rose Petal, which is a little bit more peachy, but I have to say that my favorite is the Fresh Pink. This is a brand new one because I had already run out of it. And then my other favorite blushes from the drugstore are the Milani Baked blushes. And the ones that I like the most are, of course, the ones that are the most popular. And they are the Luminoso, which is this one right here. And then the pinky one is the Delicioso Pink. So these two are amazing. These are the two that I have been using nowadays. These are the ones that I use the most and that I grab for the most. Milani has really great products. For gel liner, I love these Maybelline Eye Studio gel liners. I like the shades Blackest Black and I like the brown one. These are amazing. The color payoff is great. These are sometimes even better than some more expensive eyeliners, and I just really like these, that you can get them at the drugstore. So these are my favorite gel liners from the drugstore. For eyeshadows, I have two eyeshadows that I have been loving a lot from the drugstore. The very first one is the L'Oreal Infallible eyeshadows, and they look like this. These are kind of like loose eyeshadows, but they're flattened down with like this little thing right here, and they're really not sloppy at all. They're great. They don't make a mess. Very good product, great eyeshadows. The colors that I love the most though are this one right here, which is called the Amber Rush, and I also love this one called Bronze Taupe. These are the two that I love the most. I have a few of those. I really only have 4. I also have the Ice Latte and Eternal Sunshine. So those are really great eyeshadows. But lately, the ones that I've been loving the most, those are kind of like some of my all-time faves that I've had for a long time. But my most recent loves have been these Milani. These are the Bella Eyes Gel Powder Eyeshadows. This one right here is Bella Gold. This one right here is Bella Bronze. I think I also have Bella Copper, which is just gorgeous, which is this one right here. They're these metallic eyeshadows that are just so beautiful. They have such wonderful color payoff, and I mean, I just really like them. You just can't beat the quality of these eyeshadows. So these are definitely my current favorite eyeshadows, but I would say these are my top 2. The Milani eyeshadows and the L'Oreal Infallibles are some of the best drugstore eyeshadows out there. Some eyeshadow bases that I like to use. These are kind of like eyeshadows that come in a pencil form, kind of like a jumbo eyeshadow pencil. And the ones that I like the most are the Milani Shadow Eyes. This is the one in Golden Bronze, and it just is a beautiful color, and it makes the powder eyeshadow that you put on top stick so well. And this is Champagne Toast, which is the one that I use the most. This is Champagne Toast right there. So these Milani Shadow Eyes are great. I definitely like these a lot more than I do the NYX Jumbo eyeshadow pencils. I have some lip glosses that I love from the brand NYX, and they look like this. These are the Mega Shine Lip Gloss, and I love these. I have the shades Sugar Pie and Beige, and they're just beautiful colors, beautiful lip glosses. They have amazing color payoff. You would think that you bought these at like Sephora. They're just so beautiful. Look at this. This is the Beige. I know it's called Beige and it's pink, but it's just a beautiful color. And now let me show you Sugar Pie. This one's a little bit lighter, but just looks so great over any lip color. I just really love these. Favorite lipsticks from the drugstore have to be Maybelline lipsticks, as well as the Revlon Color Stay lipsticks. These are the ones that I have and I love them. I'm definitely not gonna go through all of them, but I love the bright colors for the lipsticks like this for the Maybelline. The Color Sensational, they're just beautiful colors. I like the ones that are very colorful, and I also like the ones that are the nudes, like these. These are the nudes. These are the ones that came out with the buffs, that line. I really, really love. Maybelline seems to be the lipsticks that I kind of gravitate towards the most. The ones that I like are the Revlon. These are the Color Burst lip butters. I've always loved those, and they just feel so nice and soft on the lips. It's kind of like a lip balm with a tint, and I just really love them. This one was in the shade Sorbet. They just have beautiful colors. This one right here is called Tutti Frutti, and they're just gorgeous. These were great for the summer, but they also have some darker colors like this Red Velvet one, whereas I think that these are great if you want to wear something a little bit dark, but you don't want to fully commit to a really, really dark color. You can pretty much use this, and it's kind of like a lighter tone of a dark color. So I think this one will be really great for fall. The Red Velvet. Another one that it's really good for fall is Candy Apple, which is a red. If you want to go for a red look, that one would be a great option. Kardashian's makeup line. I love these Enjoy sticks from the drugstore. These are amazing. I really, really like these. My two favorite colors have to be the nude and the pink. The nude is called, oh my god, these are so small that I can't even see it. It says something mauve. I can't even read it. It's not that I'm blind. It's just that it's very tiny. This is a really pretty nude color. This is how the product comes. And the pink one is called Baby Doll. That one was a little bit darker. So, and I really love these. They're excellent lip products. I highly, highly recommend them. They also smell very good. And I also have like a bright pink like this. I have like this kind of like, it's like a darker red, and this more of a peachy color, which is called Sea Coral. But these are excellent lip products from the drugstore as well. I want to mention this product, even though I didn't get it at the drugstore, but I did get it at Walmart, so it's a pretty decent price. And it is the Hard Candy. It's a So Baked bronzer in the shade Tiki 129. I don't use this as a bronzer. I use this more as a highlight, and it is a really beautiful color. It's a great highlight. So if you want something inexpensive as a highlight, this is a really great option. My favorite face powder from the drugstore is the Revlon Nearly Naked face powder, and this is in the shade Light. This is the one that reminds me the most of the Mineralized Skin Finish Natural from MAC. This is great for setting your makeup. From NYX, the butter glosses are also excellent lip glosses. I love this one. This is in the shade Merengue. I also have one in the shade Eclair that I really, really love. Again, they're just really, really great lip glosses. So I would definitely recommend these from NYX. And they're a very, very good price. They also have those buy one, get one 50% off sales. Drugstore mascaras are the best. I usually always buy my mascara from the drugstore. Some of my favorites are, this is the Maybelline Volume Express. This is the Rocket, and it's a brand new one. I cut this thing off so it would fit in the little container that I have it in my drawer. This is an excellent, excellent mascara. I also love the L'Oreal Luminous. This is the waterproof mascara. I get this in black. I always just use black mascara. I also like the L'Oreal Full Definition mascara, the Voluminous Full Definition. I just haven't been able to find it lately, so I have to get one. And another one that I really like is the Maybelline Lash Discovery. This is the mini brush mascara. This is really great for getting to your bottom lashes. It's a really tiny wand, so if you have either little lashes or you have a hard time, getting to your lower lashes without getting, any mascara all over the place, that is a really good option. I also like the Maybelline Great Lash. This is the clear transparent mascara, or brow gel. I usually just use the clear one as a brow gel. My favorite liquid liner from the drugstore is the L'Oreal Liner Intense in Carbon Black. This is what it looks like. It's a felt tip eyeliner, and it's amazing. I have been using this liquid liner for many years, and I just still continue to buy it. It's just amazing. It's one of my holy grail liner products. Eyelashes are a huge plus from the drugstore. I like to buy the ones that are Ardell. Those are the ones that I love the most. I don't think I ever spend money outside of the drugstore on eyelashes. I just usually buy the Ardells, and usually I get the deals, and I buy a lot when that deal comes out, like the buy one get the second one half off. And I always apply the Duo Eyelash Adhesive Glue. This is a clear white one. This is a glue that I absolutely trust. Never had a problem with it. It just sticks perfectly. It doesn't fall off throughout the day, and it's easy to remove the eyelash once you're done. So this is a very good glue. These Wet n Wild palettes are really good. They're very inexpensive. Some of my favorite ones are this one right here. This one has 8 colors, and it's called Comfort Zone. And they also have these little trios. This one is called Walking on Eggshells. Those work really great. Another one that I really love is this one called I'm Getting Sunburned, and it's because I love this bronze color right here. So that was pretty much it. These were my favorite products from the drugstore. I'm telling you, they're just such great deals at the drugstore that you really do not need to spend that much money on. You can find it at CVS or you can find it at Walgreens. They just have amazing gems at the drugstore. So I really hope that you found this video helpful and that you try some of my favorite drugstore products out. And as always, I want to say thank you so much for watching Be Lounge Makeup. Bye.